Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a good day. Welcome to Introduction Part 3. We'll talk about units, formations, funding. Hope you're enjoying these videos. Kind of apologize for all the odd cuts and audio issues, video issues. You know, trying to get them all ironed out, but it's just taking a little while. It's kind of like an on-the-job train, but nobody here trained me. I don't know. It's just one of the things. But I'm having a good time, and I'm having a good time editing them. Still struggling with the programs a little bit, but I'm hoping it kind of comes out and I get to do pretty decent with it. So today we're going to talk about units, formations, and getting your funding up. Everything hopefully you need to know to fight and to fund your fighting. So we'll watch a few sections here. All right, so gonna jump right into this one. Hopefully this video is gonna be a little bit shorter than the other two. Uh, we had to get through the editor and the tutorial. Sorry, we had to get through that. Then selecting all our gear and trying to show the basics there, pretty easy. Now I'm gonna try to show you some things that I think that'll help you. Uh, One of them is your units. So we want the biggest, baddest unit that we can find. We want that guy. We want the Imperial Legionnaires or whatever the case may be. But unfortunately, when you get 4 or 5 looters on you like this, it doesn't matter what you're wearing, you're gonna die. So at this stage in the game, you would spend a lot of money on a Legionnaire, and you know this video here shows a guy actually joins in and helps us, and we actually don't wind up losing this fight. We did actually lose, but we actually won the battle, so I guess that's a plus. But back to the units, I don't recommend upgrading your units at first. You're fighting looters, and that's all you're going to be able to fight. You could upgrade your troops and still die to looters. So your troops is going to cost you money, and right now you're trying your best to save as much money as you can because man, it gets really hard when you're trying to upgrade these troops and they're just going out in the battlefield and I mean they don't kill anybody and they die and they just keep dying and you go back and you upgrade the troops and they keep dying. But right now you're trying to just get your leadership up so that you can have more troops. Excuse me. So you want to go out and aggro the troops. We already talked about that. And then you want your troops basically be in a position to come in and kind of flank them more or less. So now that we've talked a little bit about the units, we're going to actually come back to them here at the end of the video. But right now, we're going to talk about formations. So if you notice what I'm telling them to do, I'm telling them to go to a position, go to a loose formation. You don't want to put your looters in a shield wall because it bunches them up really tight and they tend to get surrounded a little easier and die. Um, so you don't want to do that. You just kind of want to back up and put them in a loose position and, just start chasing these guys down one after another. Even fighting ones, sometimes extra join in. And don't be afraid to take on these force bandits or sea raiders. You just go take them on. So push your troops until you get to about, I don't know, 10 that are ready to upgrade. You don't want to upgrade just ones at a time. And you do that, you save money. That's part of funding your troops. If saving money is part of funds, you can still go and you can still, if you're waiting on them to heal or something like that, you can go and go to the arena and you can fight, or you can go to the farm and actually do a little farming. But honestly, one of the best way to make money is fighting. You see these force bandits here. We actually made 254 gold off of these guys. Our leadership went up. We actually get loot off of these guys. So it's actually not bad fighting, because you this is what you need to be doing right now. This is what your goal is, to get your troops up and to keep fighting. So we're hot on these guys' heels, and sometimes you just chase these guys to the end of the earth. But we finally catch him here in a second, and we attack this guy, and like I said, just fight everybody. I mean, you're not going to be able to take on like a 20 right now or nothing like that, but just fight everybody. Fight anyone that you want to. And if you want to, try your hands at 20s, go for it. Sometimes other players in the area come join in with you, and you'll still get experience. You'll still get money. Sure, your troops may die, or you may get wounded, but just go back to the city. If you don't have a whole bunch of them upgraded, just remember what I said in the last video. Just disband your troops and start fresh. You just get back out there and keep fighting. Just fight and fight and fight. That's what your goal is right now, to keep going. And remember, the formations is a plus. Get them to where they are helping you while you're helping them. You just kind of pull the aggro the troops away, pull them away from everybody, and get in there and just work with your troops and get your troop levels up and get your leadership up. So, going to show you something here in just a second of what I do when I'm almost ready to upgrade the troops, but they're all injured or something of the sort. You can upgrade them while they're injured, but if you've got 9 and you're all wounded, or you're fixing to be wounded, then you don't want to fight them because they could wind up dying. So this is what I do during that time frame. This is a perfect time for you to go to the arena or go to the farm and actually learn a little bit about that, and do a little bit of farming. Even if it takes 10 or 15 minutes, a lot of times that amount of time is enough time to get your troops up and actually back on their feet, and you make money off that, and also gives them a time to actually heal and you to heal. And when you come back out, a lot of times you'll be right on the money of ready to upgrade your troops and get to the next stage of this. Getting 10 troops that are ready to upgrade is, to me, getting to the next stage of this. And not spending a lot of your money is part of the funding process. Stay low, keep your troops really low, and don't worry about spending a lot of money on swords and stuff like that. So, anyway, I'm going to show you this right here, and I will be right back and show you my troops that I'm going to upgrade. So off camera, I've done about 10 to 15 minutes of farming. You can see the money actually came up here just a little bit. I have 10 guys ready to fight. So at times you don't want to disband your troops because they are actually almost ready to upgrade. If you look here, we have 9 troops and we have 8 ready to upgrade. So we're almost to the point where we want to upgrade these troops. So it would be kind of pointless to go disband all 10 of these guys. Now, if they're not ready to upgrade, then there's no point. You can actually go ahead and disband them and just start over. But we're so close to getting to the 10 mark, and we want to upgrade them at 10. We want a good starter armory. You don't want to upgrade just one guy at a time because chances are you're going to lose that guy. So we're ready to go do a little bit more fighting. We need to get at least 1 or 2 more guys ready to upgrade. So let's go see if we can pick on a little bit more guys and get them ready to upgrade. So I actually decided to go ahead and put this one in. This is right before we actually go to our upgrade screen. But I did find 5 force bandits, and we went out there and attacked them and actually did really good against them. And I mean, yeah, you're going to lose people right now at this stage. You're gonna have wounds, and you're gonna have people die. But look at the money at the end of this when we make. And also, sometimes if you were to fight like maybe a 5 or 6 back to back, man, it'd be perfect for you because you could go in there and take them guys out. make a lot of money, and more money than what you normally would make right now. So there's your money, and look at the leadership. You got people wounded, but nobody died. All right, so we are here taking a break. We've been doing a lot of fighting, time to just kind of relax. We're going to think about this. If we're fixing to go drop a pretty good chunk of change upgrading a few troops. So, but hey, we've been pushing and we're ready to do that. So, let's go sell a few things to the artisan so I can show you how to do that. And then let's go upgrade our troop. So, doing it like this, you don't have a whole lot of gear and you don't have the best troops available, but your money right now is very crucial to you. So if you have a lot of gear, a lot of times you can click on this, do you have a task for me? And he's going to ask for certain items and he's going to give you a little extra money for these 3 items. Sometimes you can say, okay, yeah, I agree. And come back when you have the necessary items. And it's a quest, so you can actually go to your. But I know we don't have these items, so let's just go talk to him one more time. And with regards to the current task, like we don't have it. So there's no sense in going back and going out and fighting and try to find this stuff. Sometimes you just clear the task and then you can go right back into it again and he will give you a different group and you might have those items. So just keep clearing until you have it or, just use every one of them if you have it. You'll get a little extra money for doing that. That's one way of funding your army. And I have unwanted items for sale is what you want to click. And we have a few items, not very many. We've kind of went in and out. You can see our money's just a little over 3,500 coins. So we're not doing just the best in the world. We've lost a lot of fights, but we've also won quite a few good fights too. It's kind of a give and take system right now because your troops are so low and they're just not. You have zero armor. You have zero armor and they have zero armor. So uh, you know you want to get them up, and that's what we're fixing to do. You just click all over. Don't worry about this. This item can't be sold because it's talking about these notes. You click that, and you just got 65 coins. So right now, if you'll go back to your inventory, click I, and if you want to get rid of these notes because they actually do weigh, and right now you don't need anything weighing you down. If you don't just get rid of them, they don't really do anything for you right now. Actually, what they are is actually if you click on this, you actually will create another quest item. But it's sometimes very difficult for you to do. And right now, at this stage in your game, you don't need to worry about it. So just send it out to the discard. So we have 10 guys ready to upgrade. So right now, you're kind of at your leisure to how you want to set your troops up. If you want to split them down the middle, if you want to have 5 shield wall type people, then that's fine. And you want to split them down the middle and have some archers, that's fine. However you want to do it. If now is the time where you actually start, you have been over the last, I don't know, hour or 2 hours, however long you've been trying to get your troops up, you've been using yourself to help them out. They're now fixing to help you out. They're fixing to be as good or better than what you are. So they will start actually you will start being able to benefit from these guys. So I like archers. Archers do a lot of damage and they especially to looters or forest bandits or sea raiders, they start attacking them way before they get to hand-to-hand combat. Hand-to-hand combat in this game is very realistic. If you get hit in the head, you're going to get wounded. You get hit the head twice, you're probably going to go down. So you try to stay away from hand-to-hand combat right now. So we're just going to, easy way of doing this is go up here to the top. It says 10, and we want to upgrade 10 of these guys. So let's just go for it. Oh, and there they are. And there's your money. So when you decide to upgrade all these guys, you're going to need this money. So you want to make sure that you've got a pretty good bit of change coming in because we're fixing to upgrade our guy. Voila, now we are an actual army. So now is the time to look at going and doing some arena fighting are going to the farm and getting your money back up. You've been in a steady, fast pace to get to this point right here. And, if you've won a lot of fights and you've had a lot of gear to sell, you might be higher than this right now. You could be lower than this. But I definitely recommend you're fixing to carry on into the next stage of this game. The next stage of this game is to get into 25 people, sorry. And you're going to get there really quick with your archers or with whatever you have, whatever you choose to have. They're tier 1 troops, so just like your armor, just like all your weapons, whatever tier it's in, that's how good it's going to be. Yeah, some are a little bit better than others. Some cut a little bit better. Some have a little bit better defensive skill, but in general, they're going to be about the same, and they're going to be able to take on about the same troops. So let's just go out and let's pick on somebody else before we leave tonight. So we're going to go on back down here to Poros area, because that's going to be the next scene of our where we're going to take Sir Test Dummy here. So making money on the side of this game here. Right now, you can do the arena, and you can farm, and of course, you can loot, which is taking stuff from the battles that you win. If you want to earn 50,000 coins in this game, and you decide, okay, I'm going to set a pace to do this, it's going to take, if you decided you wanted to do that in the farm, it is roughly going to take you about 12 hours to make that kind of money. If you were to go to the arena, you would have to win at least 335 fights, and that is easier said than done. So even if you were to go like 335 fights back to back, which is impossible, it would still take you 12 hours to do that. So if you took and you started this and you wanted a fast pace to 25, which is a perfect number for you right now, this to me is the quickest way to do it. You've got your guys leveled up, you've got your archers right now, and the next 10 that you're going to get, to me, I would recommend you getting your shieldmen. So that's just kind of part of it. You want to be careful. You don't want to take on a lot of guys right now. You want to go pick on the 10s, and we probably could take that 15 guy, but it's a lot easier than said and done. Your archers are tough. They actually do hand-to-hand combat really good, but you don't want to just murder what you just bought. So take it easy on your guys. Poros is a really good area right up here because there is a bunch of 20s in this area. And honestly, like this guy right here, there is a chance if you set your troops up right, you could take this guy. We're not going to fight him right now because, like I said, we just got our guys. But we're going to go up here and we're going to pick on somebody in this area. And I want to show you what you can do to, 10 or maybe a little more than that guys. Now, this video, I have been fighting the whole time. And, at one time, I think I almost had up to 5,000 coins again. So, it's very easy to make money fighting. And like I said, just disband your troops and go back after it again. All right, so here we go. We're going to fight these guys. I'm going to set my archers up first. And it's exactly what I want to do so far. And this one turned out absolutely perfect. And that is exactly what you're wanting to do. Fight the kind of the normals there, the easy to get, the easy ones to get there, the easy ones to get to. There's no way you can come over here and take this 43 out. There is a slim chance you could go take those force bandits out up there, but you know, that's what you want to do right now. You actually have guys that are probably ready to upgrade, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with going in and upgrading one of those archers. I mean, you're just going to make him better. And you know, it does cost to do that. So if you wanted to go, say, to the arena and make, you know, 600 gold coins, which is winning just a few fights, you would have enough money to pay for this guy. You wouldn't want to just pay for this guy and then go back out and fight and him die. You know, it's terrible. So, and then you're just down money on top of money. So you kind of have to, you know, you make money and you buy this guy. That's kind of how I look at the money system. Is I have to have enough money to pay for this guy, but I also have to have enough money to get out of a fight. I still may have to ransom some stuff. I may have to come back in and upgrade 2 or 3 of these guys. And right now, there's nothing wrong with upgrading. If one of these Imperial recruits gets ready to upgrade him. There's nothing wrong with it anymore. You've got a good base now that most likely you're not going to lose guys unless you just get attacked by a 20 or more. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with ransoming, getting out of that, saving your troops, and basically, you know, living to fight another day. So I hope this helped you. It's kind of slow. It's been a grind on my part too to try to get all this together. But I hope it helps. Save your troops, upgrade them all at one time, pay attention to your formations, use what works for you best, and the funding, actually use your funding to help you, not just say, oh, I want to make X amount of dollar and then I want to go get a fancy sword. It's not going to really help you right now. Put your money into your troops, and now at this point in it, you can actually start help making your troops help you. So anyway, that's going to be it for tonight. I hope this helps you a lot, and I appreciate you guys, and I will catch you later.